we had an amazing Champions League fixture. Again, like when we see the results at last, it does look horrible for the teams from England. Okay, again, we only have Arsenal and Liverpool going to, I believe, the round of eight, I think. And yeah, it is just sad, but there is something about Man City that I don't like, even though I am a Barcelona fan. And normally, if you are a Barcelona fan, you automatically like Man City as well because Pep is over there. I don't like Man City at all. I think Pep is taken away from football, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion. You don't have to essentially agree with it. It is what it is. But I was scared because Real Madrid wasn't looking the best, especially in La Liga. But in the Champions League, they just put on another gear and they just were freaking amazing against Man City. Won both freaking legs. We have Fede Valverde being absolutely amazing with a hat trick. And then we have Vinicius Jr. putting Real Madrid on his back. And to be honest with you, Vinicius should have gotten at least 4 goals. He missed a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He did win the penalty. And he did score the winning goal. He was absolutely amazing that game. Again, a lot of people will be talking like, yeah, but he missed a whole lot of. Nah. Give Vinicius Jr. his props. He absolutely deserves it. Again, I am a Barcelona player, but I am a football fan at heart. Okay, and I'm not just here to hate on players. Vinicius Jr. is amazing. No, he hasn't been his best, but when it counts, he is someone I call a big game player. He never ghosted in any big game. And when we talk about someone like, and if we talk about something like someone like Haaland, like I don't think Haaland ever scored in a big game. I don't think he ever put Man City on his back and brought them to a final. I really don't believe so. And Vinicius Jr. has done that multiple times. Multiple times. Mbappe hasn't done it. Okay, Mbappe hasn't done it. Vinicius Jr. did. Every single time. So we need to give props where props is due. He absolutely deserves everything. Okay, so Vinicius Jr. securing the 2-1 win with a great ball by what is his name again? By Chouameni. Great ball by him. And all Vinicius Jr. had to do is just glance it away from the goalkeeper, which is Liguini Donnarumma. Absolutely amazing. The match between Chelsea and PSG, I did not watch because I just knew that Chelsea would that Chelsea would lose. I just knew that PSG would just I don't know, brush their ass with them. It was an easy win. Although there are players in Chelsea that I absolutely love. Okay, like in the midfield, we have someone called Caicedo. I hope he goes to Arsenal, but we have a good midfield as well. But Caicedo is absolutely amazing. Who else? Um, Pedro Neto or something like that. Absolutely amazing. I even like Kukurea. Kukurea is absolutely amazing in my opinion as well, and he would be a great fit for Arsenal. But again, London Derby. It is what it is. And then we have Sporting versus Bodo Glimt. Bodo was absolutely amazing and they did a lot in the Champions League. I believe they beat Man City even to get into the round of 16. They had a good spell. They won 3-0 against Sporting in their own backyard, in their own home stadium. But I don't know what happened to freaking Sporting. I think their fans just got behind them and they absolutely brushed their feet with Bodo Glimt and won 5-0, which just advanced them to the round of top 8. And then we had Wednesday, and Wednesday was the day for me, to be honest, because you guys know I'm a huge Barcelona fan. Um, So let's just start with Tottenham and Atletico Madrid. The fact that Tottenham won against Atletico Madrid is crazy because I didn't think they really thought they really thought they could come back from that first defeat that they had. You know, they really thought that would happen. But hey, Alvarez did his thing in the match. Again, I believe it's either Alvarez or who is the guy that I love? God damn it, from Galatasaray. Galatasaray. The the forward, he had an injury, so the hand injury when he played again. Yeah, Victor Osimhen. It is either Alvarez or Victor Osimhen that needs to come to Barcelona. Like I would prefer Osimhen, to be honest with you, because I feel like Osimhen could mean a lot more for Barcelona, a lot more for Barcelona than Alvarez, but I love Alvarez as well. I think Alvarez should have came to Barcelona from the first minute that he wanted to leave Man City. But again, Atletico Madrid is a great team. They have a great coach, the way they play, and they have a great fan base as well, and a great stadium. So I don't blame him, not at all. But Victor Osimhen at Barcelona is what we freaking need. He deserves a Ballon d'Or, and I believe that if he goes into the big leagues, into a big team, he will be absolutely amazing. Carlos said, Loki got no idea what you're talking about. It is what it is, Carlo. It is what it is. But Victor Osimhen to Barcelona is what we freaking need. And talking about Galatasaray against Liverpool, Galatasaray won 1-0 in their own backyard, in their own stadium. But coming to Liverpool, it would have always been a difficult spell for Galatasaray. And yeah, when you have a player like, what is his name again? A player like Soboslai. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. He's a guy from Hungary. Absolutely amazing player. Like, he scored an amazing free kick against my team Arsenal, and I didn't forgive him till this day. But he's an amazing player. I'm not a hater at all. He's an amazing player, and people always minimize that first goal though. That first goal is what gives the rest of the player the motivation to go and attack and win the game. So he deserves all of the kudos. I think he also got man of the match that in that game. So absolutely amazing for Liverpool. Even though I do really freaking believe that Liverpool will get eliminated after this, it is what it is. They did not get that bad result just like Tottenham did. Tottenham is fighting relegation and they are out of the Champions League. Maybe that is the way to like focus and being able to get everybody back and just fight the relegation thing. But Bayern Munich, I have nothing. I have nothing to say about Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich is just freaking amazing. They have what is his name? Michael Olise over there. We have Harry Kane. We have that guy from Liverpool that went to Bayern Munich. They have a great team. And Atalanta, sadly enough, we have them. Why am I always forgetting names, chat? Atletico Madrid signing. What is his name again? God damn it. Lookman. Yeah. Atalanta are without Lookman, so it is what it is, chat. They are not the team they were 2 seasons ago. Like, Atalanta was essentially the Bodo Glimt from last season. I think Atalanta performed much better than Bodo Glimt 2 seasons ago, but it is what it is. And then we will talk about the one and only, the best team in the world, my team, Barcelona, winning 8-3 on aggregate. Okay, again, Barcelona played against Newcastle in the round of 16, where Barcelona won against Newcastle. We had God damn it. The guy on the right wing is not it's left wing. It's not Rafinha, the other one that they signed from Man United. He scored a banger for Barcelona, and again, Barcelona did go to Newcastle and it was a tough game. Barcelona won a last minute penalty for the 1-1 draw. And we all know that when they would come to the new camp, that Barcelona would just get in and just do freaking amazing. But they had me scared though. Newcastle did had me being scared. Um, Atalanta without Lukman, without the react without Pedro. Oh, thanks though. We love Pedro over here. Um, um, as I was saying, Newcastle did have me scared though, because they came back 2 times in a row. First, Barcelona scored. I believe Rafinha scored with a amazing, just placing the ball. Then Newcastle scored. I believe his name is something that is rhyming with Alanga or something like that. And then he scored. And then who is the other one that scored? Bata? I don't know. Bata is an old football player, an old Barcelona football player. But someone else scored for Barcelona in a set piece, by the way. And then Alanga scored again. I was like, damn, what the hell would happen? And then Barcelona won a penalty, blatant penalty. In my opinion, it should have been a penalty and a red card, but they said that Rafinha would not get to the ball. I believe he would have gotten to that ball, but they won a penalty and they gave the penalty to Lamine Yamal. I don't agree with giving a freaking penalty to Lamine Yamal. I think Rafinha should get the penalty. He should be on penalty duty, in my opinion, but it is what it is, Chet. It is what it is. I don't make the decisions. But Lamine Yamal did find a way to score that penalty. Absolutely amazing. And in the second half, it's just total domination and total destruction for Barcelona, because they absolutely killed Newcastle. They didn't even have any sympathy, to be honest with you. And if they could have scored 10, they would have scored 10. They really would have scored 10. So Barcelona showed out, and to be honest with you, whole of La Liga showed out. This is the first time where Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid were all just praying and hoping that they won against an English team. Again, the English aura, you always hear it. Yeah, like that essentially the Prem is like the best team in the world. Yes, you are the best league because you have the most money. Okay, and if you have the most money, you can buy more players. It is what it is. But that is something that I have been hearing for like 20 years now, that the Prem is like the best league in the world. So for La Liga, and not even La Liga though, we have La Liga, Bundesliga also, and also I believe Bodo Glimt won against Man City. Like, we have the other leagues showing that we are also a force to be reckoned with, and we are the one that will knock you out, and that is what they did. If we go back to, I believe the top 8 went to the round of 16 immediately, or the top 8, I believe the round of 16, yeah, the round of 16 immediately, and there were like 7 Prem teams in the top 8, 7 or 6 Prem teams in the top 8, and only 2 survived. Only 2 survived. So that told you a lot about how they got dominated. But it is what it is. Football is, anything can happen. If it is your lucky day, and especially the Champions League, if you are unlucky, if you get a penalty, if you get a red card, doesn't matter. If you are a better team, the opposition will beat your ass. But we had an amazing freaking Champions League. I want to see what the Champions League fixtures will be after this. So we have, like, this is absolutely amazing though. This is absolutely amazing. So we have Real Madrid versus Bayern. We have Sporting versus Arsenal, Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid, and PSG versus Liverpool. Let's talk about Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich. If you guys know your history, before there was a Man City versus Real Madrid, there was a Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid. Okay, Bayern Munich got the better of Real Madrid sometimes, And Real Madrid got the best of Bayern Munich a lot of time, just like they did to Man City. But like I said, before there was a Man City versus Real Madrid, there was a Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich. So this will be amazing. If we only looking at the forwards that we have at Bayern Munich and also have at Real Madrid, Mbappe, who will be back fit because he came in the last 20 minutes against Man City, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, chat. I could be mistaken. But we have Vinicius Jr., we have Fede Valverde, we have Chouameni, we have Camavinga. Like, the Real Madrid team is stacked, but sadly enough, their best player, which is the one and only Courtois, he got a muscle injury, so he will be out for 2 months. And that is just a huge freaking blow for Real Madrid. I don't know if you guys follow me on my TikTok, on my football TikTok page, and I have said that everybody is talking about Mbappe, that he scored like 40 goals for Real Madrid. Nah, the one that we should thank, the one who is the best player for Real Madrid, the one who kept Real Madrid in the second place in La Liga is Courtois, because that man could literally save the freaking Titanic with his hands. He did what he could do to keep Real Madrid in the game, and he had amazing saves against Man City as well. So it's just sad for them. But hey, I'm a Barcelona fan, so it isn't sad for me at all. But all I'm saying is that it will make the game against Bayern Munich more fair. Again, Lunin isn't a slouch, chat. Lunin isn't a slouch at all. Lunin is an amazing freaking like goalkeeper. It's crazy how they can get two amazing players though. Two amazing goalkeepers. So Lunin isn't a slouch, and Lunin deserves to be playing. But it's just that Courtois is the best in the world. I am sorry. So again, the match against Bayern Munich will be absolutely amazing. It literally made the best man win. Then we have Sporting SP versus Arsenal. People are saying that Arsenal got the easy draw. That is what happens if you end up being in the number one spot. Okay, again, let me show this, because people always forget. People always freaking forget, and I hate that shit. Arsenal finished first, chat. Why would you try to finish first if it would not benefit you at all? Okay, because they finished first, that is why they got the easier draw. Clear as day. Clear as day. But again, it is only because it is Arsenal that is why people are hating. Nah. Arsenal did their best and they finished first. They didn't lose a game, and that is why they finished freaking first. So I don't want to hear anything about people say, Arsenal got the easier. Nah. Because if your team won, they would have gotten the easier draw as well. It is that easy. So I don't want to hear anything about that. Arsenal against Sporting, I believe that Arsenal will just, I don't know. You know what? I can't speak this early, but again, all of these right here are like really difficult to say who will win. But Arsenal should win this one, and they should qualify for the semis. Okay? And then we have Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid. I believe that Barcelona will win. Only reason why I think Barcelona will win is because Barcelona will remember what Atletico Madrid did to them in the Copa del Rey, where Atletico Madrid beat Barcelona 4-0. And then Barcelona had to come back, and Barcelona played amazingly, but was only able to score 3 against Atletico Madrid, and that resulted in Atletico Madrid eliminating Barcelona from the Copa del Rey, who were the previous title holders. So I think that Barcelona will not forget that. I think Barcelona will go with a vengeance and try to beat and kick out Atletico Madrid out of the Champions League. So Barcelona should win that match. It won't be easy. It will not be easy, but I think they, with the gush that they will be holding against Atletico Madrid, that should be enough for them to essentially destroy Atletico Madrid and eliminating them out of the Champions League. Then we have PSG against Liverpool. That isn't even a question. PSG will just kill Liverpool. Liverpool, although they played their best match against Galatasaray, again, no disrespect to anyone, but Galatasaray, we have Osimhen, Sane. Those are the best players over there, and Galatasaray beat them. So I don't think that Liverpool or the Liverpool from last season, they have a lot of things to figure out. They did win a important 4-1 win against Galatasaray in the Champions League, and that was important. So maybe that will give them the boost of motivation that they need to essentially perform better, but I don't think so. Not against PSG. If you come up against PSG, you need to be a team that is cemented already, a great team. So I don't think they have a chance against PSG. So it is what it is, and that is my prediction for this right here, chat. I believe. To be honest with you, I think Bayern Munich could beat Real Madrid though. I think Bayern Munich could beat Real Madrid. I think Arsenal will beat Sporting. I think Barcelona will beat Atletico Madrid, and I think PSG will beat Liverpool. And then I think that Bayern Munich could beat PSG. Like, that is just any mini money mo from that point on. I think Bayern Munich would beat PSG, and I think Barcelona could beat Arsenal, but Arsenal could beat Barcelona as well. The high line, we have Gyökeres, they have Saka, they have Martinelli, who can just run behind those defenders. But then, in the front of Barcelona, you have Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, Ferran Torres, you have Dani Olmo, who is really underrated. So, from this point forward, if we go to the semifinals, it is all just any money mode. They all deserve it. They all deserve the win. They all deserve to go to the final. It's just picking your poison, just like Thierry Henry said, in on CBS, But that was how I saw the Champions League, chat. I hope this wasn't boring for you guys, but this is just how I saw the Champions League. I hope that Arsenal would win the Champions League, but if Arsenal would win the Champions League, that means that they would have to beat Barcelona, and I don't want Barcelona to lose, so maybe Barcelona should win. The thing, Arsenal should focus on winning the league. Win the league first, Arsenal, and then you can come back and win the Champions League. Win the league first, focus on the league. You have a important match on Sunday against Man City. I believe for the FA Cup or the Carabao or the Carabao Cup. Focus on that, win the league, and let Barcelona win the Champions League. I think they deserve it. I think Rafinha deserves a Champions League because he was playing amazing for 2 years now, getting an injury, coming back, being the most important piece for Barcelona. I think Lewandowski deserves to lift the Champions League trophy with Barcelona for everything that he did for Barcelona, leaving Bayern Munich, coming to Barcelona, thinking that he would have played with Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi ends up leaving, and he had to drag that team on his back, winning the league with Xavi. So I believe that he deserves it. I believe Pedri deserves it as well. So we have a lot of players in Barcelona that deserves the Champions League. So I just hope that they will get their just due. But again, that is just my recap on the Champions League and football overall. And that's it, chat. Let's go and do our thing.